Hey Cancer, this is Alex and I'm here to bring you your weekly tarot reading. I hope you guys are doing well and taking care of yourselves. For those of you who are awoken and have or are in your psychic abilities or spiritual gifts, I will be hosting a training session on how to how to advance basically your spiritual gifts. And if you're interested, send me an email and just let me know you're interested. My contact details are always in the description box below. But let us see what we have for you, Cancer, this week. Ooh, Moses. What is this hot, fiery, passionate, devilish energy you guys are dealing with? Oh, what I'm hearing... Oh, okay. I feel like some of you guys are afraid to proceed or... Yeah. You're... sorry, so much information. You're afraid to kind of like move forward. I feel like because you don't want to get hurt or make a bad decision, right? You're trying to figure out whether this is the right decision, right approach. So it's almost like you are waiting maybe for a sign, for your person, for a letter, for a message from your person, before you make a decision on what to do and how to proceed, right? So let's see here what's going on with your person. Some of you guys, your person is MIA. Jesus Lord, you got the Tower card here twice. Hoo-wee. Ooh, you got the King of Swords twice. You got the Devil twice. Oh, Cancer, you are mirroring. You and your person are on the same wavelength, almost literally. Ooh-wee, child. It's like somebody is purposely, and it's almost like somebody's playing games and kind of making you wait, or I'm hearing checked out of this relationship, checked out of this situation. You got Scorpio all over this board. Okay, you got Capricorn here, you got Libra here, you got Virgo here, you got Pisces and yourself here, Cancer. A lot of major arcanas, dudettes. You got the Devil almost opening and closing. So I do kind of, yeah, this is a egotistical battle of wills is what I just heard. I've been hearing that message a couple of times this afternoon. So I do kind of, ew, you guys are holding out. Oh, you trying to break each other's, seeing who's going to react or who's going to respond first. And I do feel like when somebody does respond or call us to the truth, somebody could actually be rejected. Cancer, you may wind up rejecting their offer, by the way. Hoo-wee. Let me try to read this left from right. Ooh, with the Capricorn energy here, that is, somebody is like somebody broke down. And maybe, Cancer, I feel like this is you. Maybe you broke down and took a risk and maybe told your person what it is that you wanted. Maybe expressed your feelings. It was almost like you got vulnerable and you kind of opened up to them. And they kind of ghosted you. They kind of maybe not get validated how you felt, what you said, your vulnerability. They might have not have acknowledged it. Hell, they may not have even replied to the text message. You know what I mean? And oh wow. That to me, it's almost this oh shit. No. You know, with the Death card here. Oh wow. I'm sorry guys. I'm taking a minute because I feel these 4 cards right here says to me that somebody revealed something about themselves and it turned your person off. It turned your person off. It turned your person away. Your person backed up, right? And you wasn't necessarily sure if they were going to return, but it feels like, at least for right now, they have not returned, right? Look at all these major arcanas. These are nothing but major arcanas. I do kind of feel like, to an extent, Cancer, for those of you who have issues with abandonment, neglect, you are absolutely triggered. This person leaving activated your abandonment and your your neglect triggers. And definitely here with this, the moon card, that's you, Cancer, right? You own that part of the astrological chart. So I feel like that got you into a very weird and scary emotional space. For some of you, I hate to say this, but it's a message that's coming through. Your person could have died, or, sorry guys, it's what's coming through. And if this is your situation, my heart goes out to you, right? But I feel like whatever it is that you did or said, for those of you who your person did not die, whatever that you did or said turned them off and turned them away. By the way, turned them completely off. And they did a 180 on you. They kind of, left. And this has you now kind of worried and obsessed. And I'm hearing pining, right? You can't think about anything else. You're heartbroken. You don't know how you're going to get out of this. You don't, for some of you, it's almost like, I don't have the will to live. And if those are your situations, please email me immediately. Because a relationship, a person, another person on this planet should never have that power over you. You got nothing but Scorpio here. This is Scorpio all day and all night, right? So you both dropped a bombshell on each other and it broke each other down. Whatever it was that you told them, it blew their mind enough to blow them away, to make them want to depart and disconnect from you, right? Now, I don't know what's going on here. As in, I don't know what happened to shatter your emotions, how they feel about you. I don't know what you did or what it was that you said or that happened in this relationship that just knocked you guys completely off of the radar. The Tower card for me as a reader, it's a breakdown, right? Not just me as a reader, but it's a breakdown of the old structure. So something happened that blew this relationship the fuck up, okay? I read quite often. I make 24 videos a week. It's very rare that I see the Tower card here in the exact same placement, right? So you guys could have had an all-out battle royale because you were already emotional at the fact that they left. So now, say for instance, you guys could have had a conversation. You're cursing them out because you're brokenhearted, you're broke down, and what it was that you told them broke them down and broke their heart too. So now you guys are just bumping heads left and right. Y'all ain't even got skulls in place anymore. Y'all are bumping brains at this point because you guys basically just kind of shattered each other's world. I know last week when I read for Cancer, somebody was pregnant. So maybe that is you telling your person, yes, I'm pregnant and yes, I'm keeping this baby and there's nothing you can do. And that maybe turned them all the way off. And they was like, well, you know what? You and I are done. And that might have sent you into like this emotional, what is the word I'm looking for? Like this emotional, inferno is what I'm hearing. This just straight emotional, not necessarily breakdown. It is a breakdown, but it just sets your world ablaze. It's like you cannot see anything else or anything around you or anything going on around you, Cancer, because all you could think about is the fact that, damn, I told you and I didn't think you would do that. And your person was like, no, I told you this is what I wanted. No matter how much love I have for you, I'm walking away. Wow. And I keep getting drawn back to this devilish card, right? Because I do kind of feel like this is what everybody feared, by the way. This pregnancy, if it is pregnancy related, whatever this particular issue is, definitely here with the moon card. It was almost like we all knew it was possible. excuse me, but for a lot of you guys, you could have been taking precautions, right? Morning after pill, you know, God forbid, well, you know, to each his own. Morning after pill could have been abortion, but it's almost like, look, no, you keep freaking getting me pregnant. I'm not going to keep doing this to my body. So this is the one I'm having. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel all this energy in my throat chakra too. That to me is communication. Y'all went back and forth. And I feel like your person was honest with you, you know, to a fault, right? They were honest with you, and they basically kind of tried to justify why this is not something that they wanted. The King of Swords, honey, he is intelligent, he's ethical, he's honest, he's blunt, he's, you know, he's a great general. He's going to you never have to second guess what's going on with the King of Swords. Okay? And I feel like your person absolutely communicated to you what they wanted, what they didn't want. But according to you, it's like, fuck that. I'm doing what's best for me. I'm doing what's best for me and what's best for my body. Not only that, but I kept telling you, yo, if you keep doing this, eventually one day, I'm just going to do it this way. Whatever that was. You guys came to a head. That's what these two tower moments are. Because it was almost like you kept warning them, look. And they kept they weren't taking any precautions. And what had happened? Right? The universe kind of came in and was like, boop, there you go. Okay? Now it's making sense to me. Thank you, Jesus. Now your person is like, now they feeling all like, bondage, of course, is coming up, but they're feeling helpless and powerless. You know what I mean? I can't do anything. Like, whatever you decide to do is whatever you decide to do. And, you know, definitely with the Three of Wands, that's you guys basically waiting, right? That's the quote-unquote gestation period, or just kind of waiting. Not necessarily, I don't know if you're waiting your person out. Some of you guys could, if this does not have anything to do with pregnancy. Whatever this bombshell was, you felt justified. Your person felt like they had to kind of quote-unquote defend their position, defend themselves. And that defense didn't work, by the way, because now they feel defenseless. You see what I mean? And you're just chilling. It's like, oh, well, it is what it is. Whatever happens, happens. Okay? I done told you. I kept telling you. I told you all along. Yeah, look. The King of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. You were honest with your person all along. And your person was honest with you all along. Unfortunately, you guys were just on different pages. Right? You might have been saying, again, for the ones of you that this is resonating with the pregnancy, again, you Cancer might have been saying, look, I keep telling you, stop, you know, busting at me. Stop. If you keep doing it and I get pregnant, I'm going to have this baby. And your person didn't take precautions, right? Sorry. They didn't protect themselves. Right? They didn't protect themselves. Right? They kept kind of throwing caution to the wind, and then all of a sudden, kablam, kablam. Okay? Now everybody wants to deal with it after the fact. Now everybody kind of wants to come in and tell you what they wanted, but didn't freaking do anything about it. Oh, I can tell you what I want, but I didn't do anything about it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you see that Ace of Pentacles sitting there, right? Now your person is kind of, you know, they may come along and be like, all right, well, they may try to offer you something to sway this in their direction to still get what it is that they want. But I feel like a lot of you guys are hip to it. It's like, no. Yeah. That Knight of Wands there says to me that things are moving so fast, right? The passion was so high, you know. Even though, to an extent, your person... I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. This card, to me, says that they should have pulled out. Right? But they stayed in too long. Because this is a card of kind of going off on your own and kind of, you know, being secluded. So it was almost like they you know, for some of you guys, they didn't leave. They didn't pull out. They stayed in there too long. Sorry. It is what it is. It's what I'm getting. Ooh, ooh. And you went all the way down to the floor. Quick movement. Yeah. Quick movement. Quick proceeding quickly. Moving on to the next step completely. I'm hearing your person felt like they didn't have any options. This Eight of Wands to me says that things happened so fast that I feel like the way in which they reacted was just a knee-jerk reaction. So if they heard the news and they wigged out and they hung up on you and they stopped speaking to you, it was just a knee-jerk reaction. I was going to say, if you gave me another tower, I was going to go home. And I'm already home. But with the Queen of Wands, you got the Knight of Wands and then you got the Queen of Wands. It just kind of, this was supposed to happen. They had no intentions on kind of quote unquote doing the right thing, if that makes sense. They had no intentions because their passion was too high for you and their attraction to you was even higher. It was almost like once they got inside of you, if you're a female, they just kind of quote unquote lost themselves. There she is. There's the baby. There's the Empress. It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen. What I'm also hearing again for the non-pregnancy storyline, those of you who are not pregnant and there are no pregnancies on hand, I feel like you guys are going to move on and move away from this, but I do feel like that everybody has to kind of vent and get everything off their chest before you guys move away and move out of this. Especially whoever this person is on the bottom, which I don't think is you, Cancer. Your person has to get this out of their system before you guys are able to move on and move away from this. Yeah. You guys need to spend time apart and go ahead and heal from this situation before anything else can come out of it. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and also the King of Swords. So that says to me that, you know, again, your person kind of reacted harshly, you know, kind of knee-jerk reaction. But, you know, they're sorry. I feel like they do want to apologize. They do want to kind of come back and correct this. It's just going to be up to you, Cancer, to kind of, again, release your anger and release any kind of resentment. Yeah, I feel like they're going to try to do their part. And they're going to try to kind of quote unquote make the best of this situation. But I do feel, especially here with this King of Swords, that you're still angry, Cancer, and you're not necessarily letting them off the hook. It's like you're going to hold them to, oh, I just heard you're not ready to let them off the hook for how they reacted to this information yet. Even though they're going to come and they're going to try to quote unquote make amends and rebalance out and try to start new and make the best of this situation, I feel like for you, Cancer, it's just going to take you some time. Finances and career. For those of you that this has nothing to do with a pregnancy, which I find it hard to believe with the Empress sitting right here, this could have been you being notified that your person cheated, right? Ooh, no, sorry. It's the same thing. Your person cheated. Who they were cheating with, they got pregnant. This is not something that you didn't want her to get pregnant, but it was bound to happen. And now everybody's kind of going off and trying to heal and trying to, you know, trying to get past this and get through this. And with this finances and career, I'm going to say this, and it's going to be hard for me for this not to come out as judgmental, but I kind of feel like this could have been a work from home situation where this person was sneaking over or coming over, or this is a situation where you should have had your ass at work instead of at Lorraine's house. You know what I mean? That's just what I'm hearing. New love, for those of you, baby, that's baby. And then calling in your soulmate. Yeah, again, this here, the new love and calling in your soulmate, I don't know. I'm hearing you got to get rid of all of this. right? You got to get rid of all of this before we can even think about resuming any soulmate connections, any soulmate ties, or before we can even bring a new soulmate in. You got to I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Children, yeah. I'm sorry, guys. It just looks like they was cheating. When somebody was at work, they should have been at work, but they were somewhere else. Got somebody pregnant. She's gonna have the baby. Other person finds out. Somebody dips out of the relationship. Somebody goes, has an emotional breakdown. There are arguments and communication back and forth, which is justifiably understandable, right? And now, again, with this Three of Wands and the Four of Swords, to an extent, I feel like, yeah, we don't necessarily know how this is going to turn out. But in the case where, yeah, this is a baby, this is a pregnancy, babies are a blessing. I don't care what kind of situation they come through life in. And I'm fully aware of all of the different ways in which babies can come in. Maybe it was the baby coming through, or maybe this pregnancy that happened that was either an eye-opener about the weaknesses in your relationship, the your person, say for instance, being a serial cheater, cheating over and over. Maybe this pregnancy happened so you can finally kind of quote unquote cut this off, or accept this about your person, or move on, or see them for who they really are, right? With the Four of Swords, yeah, that's that healing energy, right? You have the Three of Swords, the painful thing that you went through with that person. Now the extra sword kind of, ain't no extra sword down there. The extra sword comes in to kind of balance that out and saying, you know what? I got to get over this shit. I got to get over this shit. I got to get past this shit. What's done is done. God bless the baby. God bless my person. But I'm moving on. I'm getting out of this shit, is what I'm hearing. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. If this reading does resonate, please like and subscribe. And again, if you guys want advanced psychic training, hit your girl up. Love you. Bye, Cancer.